A lot of people are driven by pain rather than pleasure.
My closest friend, Dr. Kashi, he has a statement because he coached Olympic teams. And he was like, champions are broken. Like, huh? It's like people look at champions and try and find something that champion has that they don't have. And he's like, but it's not that at all. He's like, they lack something everyone else has, which is an off button. They just don't stop.
One of the things that I see holding people back is comfort. So it's easy to get life to a stage where it's not that bad, it's not that good either. At least when you have a full-on breakdown, there's only one way to go. We say, find the thing which you enjoy the most, but really what you're finding is what is the pain you're prepared to swallow the most. Nothing worthwhile is going to come without discomfort.
Kid on the playground at 7 years old told you you're a scumbag and you'll never be anything and you're poor. And then that's dragged you, that insecurity and that shame has dragged you to entrepreneurship and to becoming a millionaire. Driven.
Why? It's dangerous out there. It's like, yeah, no kidding. It's more dangerous here if you stay with me. By a lot. So you might lose your body out there in the world, but if you stay here, you lose your soul.
Tons of shame as a kid, the only black kid in an all-white area pretty much. The poorest family in our street, definitely. Dilapidated house in the context of a wonderful area. Deep shame and insecurity about not being enough drove me like I was an obsessed, hungry dog. It's still doing it now.
So the 3 most common traits of hyper successful people that they looked at, and it was interesting because there's influencer world wants to be like, you have to wake up at 5 or you have to do cold plunges or whatever the fuck, right? But the thing but there was actually very few that they all had in common. So number 1 was that they had a superiority complex. They thought they were better than other people and that they deserved more. The second is that they suffered from massive insecurity and feeling that they would never be enough. And third, they had impulse control. And so you've got this combination of people who are like, I want to do this big thing. So this big toward thing. And they've got this big away pain that's like, I'm never going to be enough. I always have to do more. And then they have impulse control that keeps them focused on the goal.
I got to show you this. So Mark Manson put this quote up a few months ago, and I've not been able to stop thinking about it. The most important question to ask is, what pain do you want in your life? What are you willing to struggle for? Anything worthwhile is going to require some degree of pain and struggle. So, if you're oriented toward the pain and the struggle, you're probably going to be more aligned with what you're capable of accomplishing rather than if you just orient toward the pleasures.